Hi guys, it's Belle here, and I'm coming on with the next card for the ABC GLC. I will leave it linked down below. This is an ABC, it's an alphabet challenge created by the lovely Jodi Lewis over at Jodi Lewis Creations, hence the JLC on the ABC. I will leave the links to her channel and the video where she discusses it and the hashtag. Please use the hashtag if you are going to take part so that everyone can see what everyone is doing. I know she also has a Facebook group. I don't do Facebook, so, you know, but I know she has a group as well. And this is what it basically says. So it's an alphabet challenge where every 2 weeks we'll move on to the next letter. Jodi then randomly, thanks to our faster spinning wheel thing, picks 3 main prompts and a bonus prompt. Many of the suggestions given to her by her Facebook members. And then we create something with those. So the prompts for B were button, love it, bird, I can work with, ballet, I say what now, and bonus, brown paper bag. Of course, the ballet threw me. However, we're going to go a bit grungy. When in doubt, go to your favourite. That's what I say. So that's what we're going to do. So I pulled out some of my brown scraps. And we're going to do a bit of a collage background because I want to. And we got some brown paper bag. I may make a ruffle out of that actually. And we're going to make something. So yes, the ballet prompt. That threw me. I was just like, how on earth do I do ballet? Because I don't, but my immediate thought was, oh no, ballerinas, pink, tutu, all that kind of good stuff. And I just thought, no, that's not really my jam. But then I thought, Belle, you're being a wee bit silly, because what do you have that has some possible ballet? Because I pulled out stamps, guys. If I'm honest, what I really wanted to create was a weird bird with ballet shoes. But that just wasn't going to work. So, for many reasons. I mean, I could have had the bird, but unfortunately, I don't have a stamp that's ballet shoe related. I don't have stickers that are ballet related. It's just not something that a theme that I've ever, in my whole very long crafty experience, ever crafted with. So, yeah, I was just sort of like, this is really throwing me. And I don't really know what to do with it. So I ended up thinking, hold on, we have Timmy dolls. Let's pull out a Tim Holtz paper doll. I'm working with them anyway in my junk journal January. So why not have a look? And I found a little ballet. A little girly who looks like she's a ballerina, but she is also super dancy, which I kind of love. So yeah, we are going to work with her. That's what we're going to do, and I'm just going to do some collage. I am not going to overthink it. This is a nice little break. I am so busy at the moment. Obviously, I'm doing the junk journal January. I have 2 daily challenges that I'm doing. I have, there's another challenge coming up, which by the time you see this, oh, I love this. By the time you see, no, it won't be by the time you see this. It would have gone live. Well, the prompt list would have. So I can't say anything, but I'll be taking part in that, and that starts the end of this week, I believe, and that is a daily challenge for about a week. Because as I'll send in another video, I'm not throwing too much at myself, am I? Like 3 daily challenges, a fortnightly challenge throughout the year, the junk journal January, like design team project, another challenge. Yeah, I'm not throwing too much at me at all. What am I talking about? It's all good. It's all exactly like fine. I'm fine. But sometimes I won't do any more than that, actually. We'll leave it like this. I'm trying to work out if I want rounded corners. And let's bring them in today. Let's bring in some rounded corners, because I don't think I did that on the other card. No, I didn't. It's hanging up right behind me and I didn't. So, oh, do you know what I forgot to get out though? Well done me for checking, because I forgot to get out the tab, the letter, because I've got to fit that on here somewhere. So I need to think about that. And yes, you can see that we're doing it portrait style today rather than vertical. So where is she? I had that teeny tiny little doll. She's got the frou-frou, got her little ballet shoes on, and she's giving me Thumbelina vibes. So that's what we're going with. I also have these little acetate wings, which we're going to cut, and we're going to give her some wings because she's a fairy. She's a teensy tiny fairy, little Thumbelina. Do you remember that story, guys? The little girl, was she that the woman had asked for a little girl, and she was given the teeniest tiny little girl? Wasn't she like in a walnut shell or something like that for a bed? She was so dainty. And then she gets carried off, and I think a mouse king wants to marry her or something. Something happens anyway. This beautiful little girl. Yeah. I remember reading that story to my daughter. My daughter did ballet. She went to a theatre school when she was younger as a hobby. She went to a normal school as well, but she also went to a theatre school. So she did ballet and modern and tap and singing and acting and all that good stuff because she loved it. I remember her like wanting a little microphone when she was younger, like a little stand. She must have been only about 3 or 4, and then she would put on little shows where she'd sing and dress up in costumes. And there's video footage somewhere of her doing the hat show where she had about 10 different hats on her head, and I have no idea what was going through her head, but it's the cutest thing ever. So Thumbelina, or who we are calling Thumbelina, needs to be on some branches. So I went through my little die cuts. Okay, there's one missing. It was right beside me and now I can't find it. Well, that's a bit annoying. Oh, there it is. It's sitting right there. I went through and I thought, wouldn't she look adorable? Like standing on a branch. What's happening with her wing? It hasn't dried yet, Belle, so why are you moving her about? It needs time to dry. But, yeah. Okay, so she's going to be standing on dancer. Little branch. A bigger branch than we think, actually. So, yes, she did all that good stuff from a very, very young age and loved it and did theatre shows and all sorts. I mean, I love the theatre anyway. And did theatre studies and things at college. So she just kind of... Thumbelina. My daughter was just kind of like, oh yeah. Right, that shouldn't be there. Okay, well, let's put this stick there. That's better. So yeah, I just went through my scraps in the spirit of using things up, which I talked about in my goal video. I'll leave that linked below if you have not seen it. I just went through scraps. I didn't pull anything new out. You know, I didn't make anything new. I just pulled my scraps out. Oh my gosh, she is adorable. And I thought, what can I use up? What do I have? Don't even die cut any new die cut shapes. Have a look through my die cut box. And let's go. Which is what I did. So we need more branches coming up because I want it to look like there's all these trees and things. That's what I want it to look like. So, yeah. I'm not going to do that with every challenge, but I am trying to, as I said, just use things up. Just see what I've got, make space. And these kind of challenges are so fun for that kind of thing. They're a great way to use up your scraps, to just pull stuff out. And also that really makes you think creatively then. You're kind of like, hold on, how can I use this? Or this is the prompt, what have I got that might fit that? I mean, ballet threw me. And there was no way I was doing pink. I mean, I'm working with pink in my junk journal January. The colour pink keeps cropping up, but it's not a go-to for me, guys. So I was like, ballet, pink. No, I'm not doing that. So I had to think, let's just make my fave grungy kind of look. Go with that. And then, do I want that up there? I feel like it should be down here a little bit, maybe. And then find something that fits with it. I really wanted to use, like I said, a really weird bird and just have it with ballet shoes. The thought of that made me chuckle so much because that's my sense of humor. And I was just like, oh my goodness, I feel like I really want a weird bird with ballet shoes on. But I couldn't make it work, so we went for the next thing that could possibly work. And again, I haven't planned it. I just pulled out lots of things that I thought, right, well, let's see how this all goes together. And so far, the only thing we've got on here is ballet. We've got 3 other prompts to still fit on here, but I've got those bits and pieces. Let's cut some of that. So it'll all come together. And it'll all be good. So, yeah. Yep. Yep. And I had different options for birds, and I'm going to show you, but I think I know which one I'm going to go with now. I'm just standing here kind of crafting and looking, and I'm thinking, yeah, no, this will work better for me, I think. Let's fill in that space with a bit of leaf. Little Thumbelina. I do have some of this, which I love. Yep, I think we're going to do that. I also have some music paper. We all know I love music paper. I might put that across there. Let's do it. No, let's do that. Because she's got to be dancing to something, even if, like myself, it's just the music that only she can hear. Because, you know, we all know that I like to sing. Right. You might not. You might be new here. In that case, hello, welcome to the chaos. Welcome to the rambly chaos. Although hopefully if you like Jodi's videos, not that she has rambly chaos in hers, but she has lovely chatty kind of ones too. So hopefully if you like her videos, you'll like mine, and vice versa, guys. So yeah, do check her out. Okay. Where's the glue? I have to think about, I could use the brown paper bag as a tab, because I have to think about the B. The letter B, and I want to use my small tab, which I thought, yep, it is. Excuse the chaos on this little drawer. It wasn't like this, but I'm working on a project, so I'd put all my little winter die cuts in there as well. Will this fit on here? Oh, just brilliant. I'm going to go make this into a tab. Okay, so we have our tab from the brown paper bag. It's actually from the paper bag that I made my junk journal January. Junk journal January. Journal from. Find the word, Belle. Find the word. Looking for my little. And I'm wondering if I want to do it in brown. Is that too much brown? That's what we got to ask ourselves. I don't know. If I don't like it, I'll turn it round. And let's have a B. B. Because obviously it's B today. Which means I really have to think about it. If I'm going to do it sideways, which I am, let's just stamp it out. Yes. Oh, that's lovely. I think with the last one, the ink didn't settle very well. Oh, yes. Love that. So we have our B. Need this. Oh my goodness me. It's a craft lunch. Let's have our B. B. Yeah, little Thumbelina. I'm sure you had Tom Thumb as well, didn't you? So, but Thumbelina was the one my daughter loved. Probably because my daughter's also very small. I mean, she's very short. And she looks like a doll. Like, she has teensy tiny feet, really tiny. She's very, like, she's just under 5 foot, bless her, which is smaller even than me, which is crazy. But yeah. Oh no, I don't want that one. Oh no, how did that get on there? We've still got to add a button. So I have this beautiful kind of yellowish button. I also like the back. I have this button. I have this button, and we do have a little bit of fabric that I was wondering, but I could just put it on as part of the collage. I kind of love that one. Even though there isn't other yellow on here, I still kind of love it. We have this one. That's got a lot of texture on that one, which is really nice too, actually. I love it. Let's have a look. And we're going to do a little collage around this. And I need to think about it, because here is where we bring in our bird. Another Tim Holtz piece. Dance it, dance, a little magpie. But we're going to bring in our bird. And we are going to do a little cluster just down here. Yep. Just down here, we're doing a cluster. Because I had this was a button and a bird. But that's too bright, guys. It's just redonkulously bright. Like that. That's going to have to be stitched on. Shall we stitch it? Shall we stitch it now? Shall we use our vintage brown thread? If I can find the end to my vintage brown. There it is. I knew you were in there. I knew it. And we're going to stitch this on. Let's find the thread. I'm going to do the loop method, which works just as well for a button as it does for cross stitch, which is where I always do it. I think I want the button this way. I think I want the holes like looking instead of at the 4, because it almost makes it decorative that way. I don't know. Maybe you're like, it doesn't really matter, Bill. But for me, I want... Where did the loop go? Oh my gosh, my loop's so far up that I went the wrong way. Hold on. There we go. The realities of crafting on camera, guys. And again, I could speed this up, but you'll just have to come with me on the journey as I create. So yes. So my daughter always reminded me of Thumbelina, and she had these bright white blonde curls, which was shocking to me because I am not blonde in the slightest, and neither's her father, but it turns out her father had bright white blonde hair when he was little and lost it around the age of 7, which is interesting. And actually her hair got a lot darker by the time she was a teenager. So yeah, she just had these curls, really curly, like ringlet hair, super tiny, her pale Celtic skin. I mean, she honestly looked like a doll. It was, yeah. Right, we need to be able to see the bird, because that's the whole point, isn't it? That he's the bird. He's the bird of our bird prompt. So we need it. You might have to go on top like so. I don't like it on top though, that's what's bothering me. But if I put it underneath, we're not going to see the bird properly. So, okay, inking helped, doesn't it always? Just about, hey. Okay, like that, like that. Let me bring you down. And this way you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Do I want that? Have this kind of blue, well, this kind of faux postage stamp too. No, I don't like that. Might bring this in. I like the writing on there, but that's a no as well. That's too like that colour. We might have to go back to this, and I might bring in another little piece of paper bag actually. Let's have a look. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I can just about live with that. What else do we have? We do have another little piece of music that I could bring up here and put it behind the button, which I do like, but we also have the words on that side. Should we have the words instead? Yeah, yep. I think we will. Let me just get my glue. Like so. Why not? I mean, I like the music, but it's fun to use the words as well. I'm just going to wrap that round. Maybe it's the blue I'm not liking. I don't know. Maybe we could put the bird up one. Okay, all right. It's starting to feel right. I can't explain it with collage. I just know when it starts to feel right. And that feels right there. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to stick this down because that will help a lot. And then I won't have it moving all over the place. So we're going to stick that down because I want the button and I need to make sure the button's over enough. Who is beeping? Excuse you? Please do not do that whilst I am filming. So, yes. Ha ha. All right. So what have we got? We've got ballet, button, bird, and we've got the brown paper bag. So actually, we're doing well. Where's the rest of the brown paper bag? Because I was going to bring that in and maybe kind of have it ripped and torn a little bit. But you know what? I don't think we need it. We've got it on there. Let's not overthink it. That's what I said I was going to do, not overthink these. We've got it on there. It's just on the tab. Is that cheating? Let me know down below, Jodi, but I don't think it is. Some of you may think, well, Belle, we question that. And I say, that's okay. You're allowed to question. But I'm still going to do it. So it is what it is. Let's cut this because I don't want to waste it. Our little ballerina, little Thumbelina. You did not need to hear me sing that. I apologise to all of you who can actually sing. But, you know, do I want to put this up here? Why not? Or do I just like it like that? No, I don't want to waste it. So let's put it up there. Let's just do it. I do need to think about where I'm going to put a word, actually. And I need to think about what word I'm going to use. Oh, I also had a little Tim Holtz bird as well. I ended up not using that. I do kind of love this dotty S2. Yep. Sometimes the smallest bit can add so much to a piece, which is why we then hoard tiny scraps, because we're sure we're going to use them someday. And the awful thing is, sometimes we do. And then we're like, see? And then it encourages us to keep more scraps. And that is not the thing to do. So, but that really goes well there and I like it. We could put another little piece up here. Yeah, why not? It uses it. And then I promise I will throw the other bit. The teeniest, tiniest, scrappy bit that's going to be cut off this. I'll throw that away. I'm not going to keep it. No, that can go in the bin. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Also wanted to bring in this little bit of black. Could put it up there maybe. I'm kind of covering all that then. I kind of like it across there, even though we've just put that dotty paper on there. But if you like something, you like something, and you just have to go with it, don't you? So that's what I'm doing. Welcome to the mind of Belle. All right. So what I think is, I feel like we're basically finished. I'm going to go around this in brown, because that's my glue, that's not my ink pad, because I feel like we need to. I'm debating adding splatters, but do you know what? I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to overcomplicate like the whole thing. It's just like sometimes you got to walk away, Belle, and be like, it's done, leave it, except for a word. Okay, you can have a word, Belle. All right then, we do have some in brown actually. Magic. The pretty little birds chirped. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? because it's got birds on it. Yep. Okay. The pretty. Do I want it up here? Let's just roughly put it there for the moment. And then look. Because then if I want to move it, I can. Pretty little birds chirped. Or there. Feel like it goes better there. Right, again, I'm not putting it fully down. Let's move this and see if I want it over here instead. Again, not putting it fully down. Do you know what? I prefer it there. So that's what we're going to do. The pretty little birds did chirp. Now I have a little stamp set, I said after saying, I'm not going to make it too complicated. What on earth did I do with it? Oh, it's here. And it has like this interesting kind of, I don't know where this stamp set's from. I've had it ages, guys, and I know that doesn't help you all, but, you know, if you've been crafting for a while, sometimes you just have things in your stash and are not able to say where they're from. So I am going to just kind of very lightly just come on and add a little bit of texture with this, because I think that'll look nice in places. Not too much. I want it over here, I do. And it almost looks like tree bark. That's what it gives me the feels of. Oh, the tree bark. Okay, so let me bring that up so you can see. You see? So that's it. That is the second card for the hashtag ABCGLC challenge. It's prompt B. And we have button. There's our button. We have bird. There's our bird. And theoretically, we have bird in the word too. Ballet. We have our cute little Thumbelina fairy. And brown paper bag we've used for the tab. And I love it. I love how it's come together. So again, check out if you're interested. There's plenty of time still to catch up. You don't have to take as long as I do. These can literally be a 5 or 10 minute challenge. Go check out Jodi's video, which again will be linked below, and she'll explain it all to you. And don't forget, if you do take part, use the hashtag ABCGLC wherever you're sharing. And Jodi does have a website, so check that out. Not website, Facebook group, if you are interested as well. But that's it for today, guys. Very different to last week's. Feel like it feels more like a bit of a bell piece. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy some of this chatty chaos. I really, really do appreciate it. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots and lots of crafty fun. Bye for now, guys.